It's Disco, and today we're going to touch on a topic I have wanted to for a long time, but it is big, and I find it still a little confusing from time to time. That's right, it's the wiki. So to access the wiki, you can just type in /wiki and hit go, or you can, for example, go into your inventory and you can do the wiki through there. But when you're in there are these drop-down menus. Now I'd say explore this because there is more than I can show you well. I'm going to touch on some of the best things and try to do a light overview. But for example, you can do Azure or you could just do or, and anything that has or in the name will come up. For example, sports. You can also do by skill. So if it's a defense skill item, so anything armor wise, type, which would be tool, which is like anything that's a tool that you would use, which I find a little confusing because I guess permissions and stuff count in there. I don't know. I don't often go in that one, or by, of course, name. Let's see. So there's that. There's mob, which is one of my favorites. You can see what mob drops things like or. And you can see all of the different mobs that drop anything that says or. So you can adjust it by respawn time, monster name, level. It's fantastic. You can also do mob name. Something that happens a lot is people come into chat and say, hey, can I do Capricorns? And they, I'll have to see if I can blur that out. They'll say, hey, can I do Capricorn yet? And we'll be like, I don't know. Do a best guess. But this is great because you can right there bring it up and you can do combat analysis in the wiki. And you can find out right then and there if you can actually handle that mob or not. So if you're not sure, if you want to try it on different outfits or different spell combos to see how you would fare, you can do that. You don't actually have to go there and look at it in person, which is awesome. Let's see. You can even go even deeper, of course. You can right click or long tap on items inside of that to check on. We can even do NPCs, what NPC sells things like arrow or yarrow, of course, because it searches by like a wildcard kind of situation there, which is useful. You can even, let's see, you can go deeper on those and you can adjust by those things. It's great. You can, let's see, you can go into crafting. For example, if you want to craft skill, and you can do like range or whatever, and it shows you just bloody everything. Which is useful. In a second. I feel like this didn't work as I was expecting. So this is why I was nervous about doing this, because craft skill range. Oh, I never got a chance to choose my skill. Hold on. Craft skill range. What? That's interesting. See, we're learning. Real time. We're learning here. This is great. Put it like 1 to 20. Go. Huh. I feel like that's a bug. Craft. Source. Anvil. Craft. Skill. Ah, it was a bug. There we go. Whew. I was confused. Let's go to mining instead. Great. Range. All right. You can go by source, for example. Let's do it. Source of what item, what type of thing you use it from, item itself, or everything you can make out of ore. For example, we can go down to enchantments, which is useful, spells, arrows. Now here's one that gets confusing. Pet, for example. You can look up pet this way, all the pets, or by name or family. But the issue is it shows you their stats right there, okay? And you can, of course, find out what they need to be leveled and whatnot, stones of evolution, stuff like that, or experience. But you don't get all the things you want here, all the information you want. The better one, in my opinion, is to go to item, type, down to pets. And then you can look up pets based off all of these things. Let's just do range. And you can look at all the pets in terms of health for what you need to equip it. And you can see exactly what is underneath your health range that you're curious about looking at. And this gives you better information. I haven't compared the two exactly, so can't say precisely. But that is something. Also, one more thing that's really helpful to look at is name. Let's do, I don't know, or. It's just an example. Doesn't have to be perfect here. So, okay. We want to look at, as your or, check wiki item, craft. Okay, so now you can see where you can get specific things. For example, on the side here, the azurite bar comes from the furnace. Azurite ore comes from azurite, the node. Azurite ore can also come from the azurite vein. What if we look up something like uncut for gems? You can see where they come from as well. You can see where all these different ones come from. Cut tanzanite says inventory because you do it with that. But you can see where the uncut ones come from. It's very useful. Firestone vein, platinum vein, yada yada. That's great. And I hope that was helpful. If there's any other questions you have, put them in the comments. Let's see here. Spells, you can look up by spells. Anything I'm missing, just look up by arrow. I think I hit everything I wanted to hit. But I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, like I said, put them down in the comments or come in chat, the help chat main, and ask. We love helping. And if you ever want to learn how to use the wiki, this is what I did. I'd say, if I try to find it myself, and if I couldn't, I would ask, how do I find it? What do I type in to find this? Because really, give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Teach a man a fish, he can eat for a lifetime. If you learn how to use the wiki yourself, everything goes fast. You don't have to wait on answers. If someone gets it wrong, it's not a problem for you because you're asking at the source. The wiki is awesome. Enjoy it. We have a new website. It is disco.quest. That is the actual website, www.disco.quest. Old one still works, but that's the new, better, shorter one. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Slam that subscribe button. Okay, I love you. Bye.